are 29 NBA moments that you wouldn't believe if not filmed.
Now that's the way maybe the future of refereeing will be.
That looked purposeful. Shea still does not have his shoe.
And at number 29, Kawhi Leonard does more with one finger than most players can do with an entire hand.
Good stunt there by Marcus Morris.
Shot clock at 9. Murray takes it and tried to jam and was rejected at the rim.
Here, look at this.
Woo.
Oh my goodness. He blocked it with his middle finger.
That is amazing.
Now, that's impressive, but not as impressive as this pass from Chris Paul.
He can take the lead. Booker for three. Missed it. Paul with the offensive rebound. Oh, between the legs of Zubac. And Craig scores.
I've seen that guy for long enough. I'm going to assume that was exactly the play he wanted to make.
That was a special assist.
It's time we stop calling him the point guard and start calling him the nutmeg guy. However, it's one thing to throw a ball between another man's legs. It's another to pull off this shot.
Goes for the ball. Aaron Holiday. Yes!
Shooter's touch. Sometimes better be lucky than good.
Christmas just came early for Aaron Holiday. While Aaron Holiday was nice, Boston Celtics were naughty. See, this season's Eastern Conference Final has been nothing but a roller coaster ride. Whether it's Butler roasting Al Horford or the Celtics almost doing the impossible. Yet, it doesn't come close to what happened in the last seconds of Game 6. Because during the last seconds of Game 6, something unbelievable happened.
It's off to Smart for the 7th game. Buzzer sounded, the light was on.
He got rid of it. That's a Celtic win, and we're going to Game 7.
The Celtics are going to win. There's a Game 7 back.
Derek White had everybody in shock. Like, what just happened? But in the meantime, the moments are only going to get better from here. Still to come, one player plays without a shoe, a referee rides a go-kart, and don't even get me started on Kevin Porter Jr.'s late-game blunder. But up first, it's the time Clint Capella used his sixth sense to leave the arena in awe.
First team foul on the Hawks. They've really shored up. Did it with the right hand.
Come on, that's just unfair. Big men shouldn't be able to do that. But neither should Luka Doncic be able to do this.
Wood with the pass. Luka able to chase it down. They got him trapped on the sideline. They fouled in a situation like that before. How on earth did he find Hardy? He found him, and more importantly, Hardy hit the shot after they did find him.
That's amazing. That pass.
I'm in shock.
You're telling me Luka did all that and the Mavericks couldn't make the play-in game? Jason Kidd is on thin ice. Although, so is Herbert Jones. Because on April 13th, 2023, it was a winner-go-home for the New Orleans Pelicans. And with less than 3 seconds remaining, they found themselves down 3. It was now or never for the 2023 Pelicans. Spoiler alert, it was never.
Plenty of time to get a pass and a shot off. Jones looking, finds McCollum, and he throws it away. McCollum tried to get a running start, and he throws it away.
Dang, this is the type of stuff that gives grown men nightmares. But do you know who else gives the Pelicans nightmares? Ja Morant. Bro pretended to go AFK just to make a fool out of the Pelicans.
2-point game. Big lead for New Orleans.
What a steal.
Wasn't that something? Here comes Morant. He'll fly and get it to go. Taking it right down the boulevard. And he ties the game at 58.
Third steal.
My man deserves an Oscar. Speaking of which, Giannis Antetokounmpo also has acting experience. But unlike Ja Morant, he's not worried about winning any awards. Instead, he's perfectly content playing with a toy dinosaur? Hey man, don't question Giannis' steps to success. This is the 2021 Finals MVP. With that being said, it's time to transition from the 2021 Finals MVP to the 2022 Finals MVP. The Dallas Mavericks are anything but inspirational, because this year they made one of the dumbest mistakes in NBA history.
Shooting, but 9 of 29 on threes. This would be the night to really look for those twos and attacking. No, what is going on? Dallas decided not to guard their own basket.
Yo, this ain't the Oprah Winfrey Show. Buckets must be earned, not given. Which reminds me of Yuta Watanabe, who recently made a guest appearance on the show, The Shaqtin' a Fool.
Wide open, set three, won't go for Nembhard, and it looked like Watanabe put that back in his own hoop.
Hold up, I better clean my screen. There's no way Watanabe dunked the ball in his own basket. Just like there's no way someone can make tying your shoes cool. But then again, Avery Bradley proved me wrong.
He is thinking score all night.
12 of 19 from the field and a steal. 3-on-1. Lobs it up for Hollins.
You can see why Doc says he's not a lead guard, right?
Lesson learned. Basketball isn't as simple as you think. But what if I told you this wasn't the only time a shoe went viral?
Rick Carlisle with his second stint. Speaking of a quick response, there is SGA, lost his shoe. Artegno thought that should have been a foul. Nembhard sets it up. Wara too strong on the three. Shea still does not have his shoe. He's carrying it in his left hand. It's off his left foot.
You know you've made it when you can dribble and pass with one hand while holding the shoe in the other. But if you thought that was crazy, there's another plot twist you definitely won't see coming. Because imagine your team is trailing by 2 with under 2 minutes remaining. And at this point, you only have 2 options. You can either A, lock in and win the game, or B, lock in but lose the game. Either way, one thing is for sure. Every player is locked in. However, on February 26, 2010, Jason Kidd became so focused that he saw the entire court. This even includes the opposing head coach. Dang, Jason Kidd's IQ is off the charts. Not only that, but the Mavericks went on to win the game in overtime. On the other hand, NBA games aren't always that intense, because if you're winning by 9 points with less than 25 seconds remaining, you can afford to have a little fun.
Handling it, well, not like me handling that word.
But the Pels will wave the white flag here. And look at James. A couple of steals, a couple of rebounds, and more importantly,
But hey, Embiid and Harden deserve to have some fun. Once the playoffs begin, it's only downhill from there. However, the 76ers aren't the only ones having a good time. Because back in 2019, Kyle Korver made a mistake so embarrassing, it was laughable.
4-minute drought as Lillard airballs one out of bounds. Now hold on. I thought that ball had gone out, so did Korver, but he touched it and then stepped out.
This goes to show even the smartest basketball players have occasional brain farts. That said, it's all fun and games until a brain fart costs you the game.
Getting no encouragement from that group. Clippers have a timeout left if needed. Chris Paul, he'll double clutch, banking up, in and out. DJ, shoot the ball.
But tell me that it's the buzzer of the shot.
These last 2 plays make me feel like I'm watching Dumb and Dumber all over again. But it isn't always a bad thing to make mistakes. In fact, sometimes your biggest mistakes can turn into blessings in disguise. Ain't that right, KD?
Intercepted. Brown steps in front. Durant gets a sprint. Lost it. Harris is open. Corner 3. Joe Harris bottoms. The headband is producing.
KD has done it all. Championships, MVPs, finals MVPs, etc. However, if it's one thing that separates him from other all-time greats, it's subscribing to the channel. You didn't see that one coming. It's like you also won't see the top 10 moments coming, because now it's time to raise the bar. So it's only right that at number 10, the man who prevented not 1, but 2 three-peats, Kawhi Leonard. But it's not just his scoring ability that helped him dethrone NBA legends like Steph Curry and LeBron James. It's his impeccable defense.
Into his shot. His mechanics are excellent. Great. Oh my goodness, what a play. Did not give up on the play. Chases him off the line.
Forget the Spurs, forget the Clippers. Kawhi needs to rejoin the Raptors. He was just a different breed in Toronto, which reminds me of Lance Stevenson. As back in 2014, he also turned into a different breed, all thanks to the referee.
Ball movement. Evans, the discard against Hibbert. It's going in. The 12th turnover for Indiana.
That's an easy one right there.
Bro's just lucky the referee wasn't Joey Crawford. He's ejected players for a lot less. Tim Duncan. But at number 8, Buddy Hield isn't worried about impressing referees. Instead, he's trying to make history. The goal? Score the fastest bucket ever.
Court matches up Donovan Mitchell and Garland, Darius Garland, right from the top. Wow! You've got guys who are proficient at doing other things. Buddy Hield's proficient at knocking down the 3 right off the tap.
Back in 2018, Wilson Chandler played 48 minutes without scoring a single basket. Meanwhile, it only took Hield 3 seconds to score 3 more points than him. Let that sink in for a second. Speaking of which, NBA fans are still trying to process what happened in 2018 because everyone forgets to score at one point or another, but no one forgets when the game is on the line, let alone in the NBA Finals.
Hill misses. Rebound goes to the Cavs. J.R. Smith brings it back out. Throws it to Hill. Hill shot blocked. Watch James. Now wanted a timeout, but too late to get it.
After that blunder, J.R. Smith might need to stop playing basketball and find a new sport to play. Here's an idea. How about golf? Although Smith isn't the only one who messed up big time, allow me to introduce you to one of the greatest rivalries in all of sports, the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Boston Celtics. In other words, it's always fireworks when these two teams play each other. This season was no exception. In the closing seconds of overtime, NBA fans were on the edge of their seats when this happened.
Gets it. James on the drive, gets in the paint, layup, missed it. And the game is over. Lakers furious, they thought he was fouled. Oh, excuse me, and it's now overtime.
Eric Lewis with the camera, I mean, just ridiculous.
Don't worry, Patrick Beverley. 99% of America agrees with you on that one. However, can we really blame the refs for trying their best? After all, everyone is bound to make mistakes. Actually, I take that back. Check out what this referee is doing.
Now that's the way maybe the future of refereeing will be. There you go.
I'm not gonna lie, I want to meet that referee. That looks fun. Yet our next moment is the opposite of a good time because Jordan Poole was just minding his own business when all of a sudden he got into a full-on fight with an arm sleeve.
That was his time right there. 26 seconds to go. Oh, Poole. He lost it. Is that a sleeve that he had on his arm? Take a look at this. Trey Jones just stays with it.
Looks like Jordan Poole needs to spend less time looking for baddies and pay more attention to his arm sleeve. But seriously, someone needs to put Jordan Poole's arm sleeve in his place. It ain't all that, because now we're entering the top 3 moments, and Poole's arm sleeves got nothing on these moments, especially our number 3 moment. Unlike most of the moments so far, this moment wasn't a single play. It was an entire quarter.
Steph finding Klay Thompson, and he opens with the 3.
Sent from three-point range his last year in college.
Draymond right to the rim, well done.
Draymond back out to Steph.
He bottoms a 3.
It's 7.
Step around 3. Got it! 55 for the Warriors.
For reference, the previous record for most points in a quarter was 51, but now that title belongs to the Golden State Warriors. In other words, it's only a matter of time until KD joins the Warriors again. Meanwhile, you can fast forward another 200 years and there will never be another play like number 2, because it's already bad enough to be losing by 19 points. However, Kevin Porter Jr. wasn't satisfied. If the Rockets were going to get blown out, they might as well do it in style. So on February 10th, 2022, he ended the game in the worst way possible.
They pressure the ball, they get up in you, they create chaos defensively, and the Rockets who...
Wait a minute, Porter just put it in the Raptors' basket. What?
Rockets fans may not have gotten their money's worth, but at least they saw NBA history. But enough about Kevin Porter Jr. I know what you guys really came for. You came to see Ben Simmons. Well, you're in luck. Believe it or not, there was once a time where Ben Simmons was playing basketball for the Sixers. And to make matters even worse, he wasn't just playing, he was putting up shots. Yet, as of November 20th, 2019, there was still one thing he hadn't done: make a three-pointer. Up until that point, he was 0 for 17 from beyond the arc in his career. It seemed as if the fateful day would never come. But luckily, Ben Simmons decided to give it one last shot, and that's when the unthinkable happened.
Simmons from 3 for the first time in his career.
We caused that to happen.
There are certain things people thought would never happen. Cavaliers winning an NBA Finals, Michael Scott finding a wife, and most importantly, Ben Simmons making a three-pointer. But then again, if you have a dream, anything is possible. And speaking of which, that goes for baddies. As long as there's a baddie in attendance, you'll never know what to expect, especially when Jordan Poole and LeBron are playing. These are 20 times NBA fans shocked the NBA world. So help a brother out and check it out. Kim Kardashian is watching.